What's up guys, Bryce Michael RC here, and this is just a regular old video of a 3D print that I found on Thingiverse, and I had fun making it. And I suggest if you guys want to make something for your kids or for a loved one or something like that, they might appreciate this. It's a puzzle box. This is called a butterfly box. I was just messing around, just kind of looking. Every now and then I get on Thingiverse and I just go through and look at the different things that people make, just trying to find something that might be interesting. And I've really been getting into looking at the different puzzles and stuff because I want to make some of the different geometrical stuff, some of the little things that you can kind of fit together that come apart weird and stuff. And I was watching this puzzle guy. There's a puzzle guy on YouTube. I can't remember the name of his YouTube channel, but he just gets different puzzles. They're impossible puzzles that come in, and he figures out how to take them apart and stuff. And I was so interested in it. I was going through watching the different puzzles that he, and I could have never figured any of them out. And I was like, man, that would be interesting to find some of this type of stuff in 3D prints. And it was that afternoon that I seen this butterfly box. The link for this will be in the description, and if you click on the link, the guy actually has a video showing you how to, not only how this works, but also showing you how to build it, how to make it with all the pieces, and shows you how to make it with a pink butterfly box. And the coolest thing is in the files, you not only have the butterflies, which are here. I figured I would make this one first, that way I could make his design and show it off to you guys with the butterflies on it. But he also leaves blank ones with blank tiles on the front and a blank top, so you can make things yourself. And so I did. I have right here, I have right here a Harry Potter lid. This is Harry Potter on the top, and then on the front it's got the Slytherin and Hufflepuff and the crest for Hogwarts, and I think that's Gryffindor and Ravenclaw, all on the front. They're real hard to see, but they're there. And I made this for my daughter. She's a huge, what does she call herself? A Potterhead. That's what she calls herself, a Potterhead. So I've made my son a ton. He's got several helmets. I'm making him a Power Rangers helmet right now and a Fortnite gun. So I wanted to make something for my daughter, and I thought that this would be the perfect thing for her to hold money or hold whatever she wants to put in it. Jewelry, money, anything that's special, that's small, that she doesn't want to lose, she can put in here and lock it, and it's not going to fall off the shelf. It's not going to bust all over the ground. Her stuff is stored neatly and nice, and she can also go in and paint this. So before I get started, I just want to show you guys something real quick. This is my 3D filament for the week. Anybody out there, you know, I used to promote budget stuff like crazy all the time for people when it comes to drones. So I just wanted to show you guys this real quick. 3D printing filament by Inland. This is like $12 on Amazon. I'll leave a link to this in the description. I got a roll of yellow and a roll of black, $12 a piece, and it's actually really good filament. I was completely impressed by this filament. And it has the temperature on the top here, so it tells you the temperature that it needs to be in, the extruder. But it says right here that it's $19.99 for a roll. It's $12 on Amazon. So if you're looking for some real cheap budget filament just to do some hobby crafts and stuff with, might want to try to check these guys out. It's pretty good. Both of these were made in that filament, the black filament here and the yellow filament here. I just wanted to show you guys that. Keep that in mind in case you're looking for a good budget filament to kind of get into. If you don't want to waste a whole bunch of money making little trinkets and stuff like this, you can definitely pay 10, 12 bucks, and it barely uses any of the filament, barely. So anyways, I'm going to show you guys how this works with the yellow one, and I did do a build portion of this just to show you guys how to build this, just in case you don't want to go all the way over there and watch the other guy's video. You can kind of check this out and see if this is something that you might be interested in. If you're already here, you might as well see it. Here's the box here, and it's got these tiles across the bottom and a little hidden tile here. You can see both sides look exactly the same. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 tiles down here in the front. So what you do is you slide those tiles over, and then there's a hidden tile here. You pull this out, and you can see a little drawer pops out. that has a key inside. Let's take that key out. Shut that tile. Now you just grab the end of this and pull it, and that separates the two. Boom, that middle tile drops down, reveals a keyhole. Stick that key in there, barely twist it, not even a quarter turn, and you've got it open. Isn't that cool? And you don't need anything extra. You don't need anything extra anyways. If you watch the guy's video that's in the link, there is a spot in the catch here for a spring to go into, and it makes this spring loaded so you can take the key out and then shut the top, and it'll automatically lock because it keeps that spring, it keeps this forward. And this has got a diagonal cut to it. You guys can see that it's got a diagonal cut, and then up here it's got a diagonal cut, so you can shut it like that, and then the spring would push it forward. But without the spring it doesn't, so you kind of have to have the key in there at all times to get it to lock. So now it's locked. So then you just push that back up, push this back over, get that drawer back out, put that key in, and all this stuff fits in perfectly. It's amazing. It's like a puzzle. And if you guys watch my Loki staff video, I love puzzles. That was just a big gigantic puzzle, and this is just a little puzzle. And all the tiles slide. Nice box that you can't get into. And anybody who hasn't seen one of these or doesn't know what it is will not know how to get into it. So I've got these available on Thingiverse. I made remixes to it. I made the Harry Potter remix, and I also made an Avengers remix. I'm printing the Avengers one for my son right now, so they both have little tiny lock boxes that they can put valuable things in. They mow the yard and get allowance that they can put in the little lock box and things like that. So pretty exciting stuff. I'm way too excited about this. I'm not joking. I'm way too excited about this. This is an awesome print. It really is. It's just a cool print, and there's certain prints out there that I think everybody should have. Like a razor blade scraper. You should print you a razor blade scraper. I use mine daily. In fact, I use it so much that I've broken it and I need to make a new one. Actually, I think I've made 2 of them and I've broken. If you use them all the time, you're eventually going to break them. It's just what happens. If I break it, I've got to make another one. I have to, because I use it so much. It's needed. This one's black, so you can't really see it. Well, I guess you can kind of see it whenever I get up close. So I'm just going to do this real quick without the explanation and stuff, just to kind of show you again, just a review. So push that, slide, key comes out. See, that's a black key. And this one, the middle doesn't drop down quite as easy because I pushed the tiles down a little harder when I was gluing them in. So they pop, and there's money inside. Shut it. Lock it. And there's a 3D printed spring that's inside here. And when I built this one, I'd super glued the spring to the drawer and to the thing itself, and it only came out so far, and whenever I pulled it, it would stretch the spring out on the inside. So I ended up chopping the spring to unsuper glue it, because the super glue was stuck so tight it couldn't, I couldn't just pull it off because the spring is so delicate and small. So I ended up chopping it, and so it doesn't pop all the way out anymore. But if you don't want to use the spring, they also available in the print is one that has a little finger thing where you can grab the end of it and just pull it out rather than it popping out. So you can always do that if you want to. And my money's locked in there, and if somebody came in to rob my house, I don't know if they would know to look in a black 3D printed box. In fact, to me it doesn't even look like a box. It just looks like you could put a decoration, and then if you want to just make the smooth one, make it dull, put something on top of it, and it looks like it's a stand. Maybe put a flower on top of it. It looks like a flower stand, or it could be. Ooh, that would be good in Tinkercad. Make a bowl to go right on top on the lid and have a plant in it. And then you pick it up and swing the bottom open. That way you don't knock the plant over. You know, swing the bottom down. Or just have it to where the bowl removes it. I don't know, that's a thought. I've already made 2 remixes. So get on there and check those out if you guys would like it. The link is going to be in the description for the original one, not for mine. But you can click the remix in the original one and go check out mine. Or just go to my Thingiverse. Follow me on Thingiverse. Leave a comment or something. Leave a comment under this. Hit that notification button. Subscribe. I love everybody out there. Thank you guys so much for the support. Of course, this is a Thursday video, but since we're not going to have a Thursday video, I felt like I owed you guys a video for the beginning of the week or something, so I'm going to get this out to you. These 2 videos. There's going to be this one, and then there's the build video that we're going to show you. Me and my daughter sit down and kind of show you how to do it. And we screwed up a couple times because what you're supposed to do is assemble the whole bottom, and then you put everything in the bottom, and then you put the thing on top. That's how all this fits together without having to glue anything down. And we kept gluing the bottom to the middle before putting everything together, and it was it was madness. But we finally figured it out, and we got it. And she doesn't really talk too much in the video, but she did help me. You see her hands and stuff in it every now and then. I'm trying to get my kids. They both want to be YouTubers, so she's only got 1 video on there though, and people have been kind of mean to her. Girls, that's how they are. Gossip. But anyways, hit that subscribe button, guys. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you build one, let me know what you think. If you build one of mine, let me know what you think about those too. This one is a work in progress. I told her that I am going to go in and refigure out the tiles because, in all fairness, you can probably see them decently from here, but they're not too detailed. And these crests have so much detail in them originally at full size. It's kind of hard to scale them all the way down to these tiny little things, even in Tinkercad or something, and try to make them look decent. So it is what it is. I don't know if I can get any better on them, but I'm going to go through and check out the tiles. And if I can fix them and make them better, I'll put those on a Thingiverse, and I'll probably build her another one. So I just love how that one just falls down. It's so easy. So anyways, we'll see you guys later. I'm Bryson Michael RC. Have a good one.